Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a highlight and contour video for beginners specifically, and I'm going to try my best to use as much drugstore items as I can. So basically when you want to contour and highlight, you want to bring light to your cheekbones and like your nose area, and you want to shadow your forehead if you have a big forehead, and also your cheekbones. So I applied a light foundation. I used the L'Oreal liquid to powder foundation. I just did my eyebrows and put on some mascara, but I have not done my concealer or any contouring or any highlights. So I can finish this look. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do, what products I use, and some of the ways I do it. I enjoy highlighting and contouring. It's something that I kind of look forward to doing in my beauty routine. Whenever I go out, I use a little bit more long wearing products like a cream bronzer. But for beginners, you want to know how to do powder. You want to get the hang of doing a powder contour before you kind of dive into a cream contour. So I have a few products, a few recommendations. So let's start with, I'm going to first conceal these under eyes. And for that, if I was going out and I needed something to last me quite a few hours, I will use my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is very popular. But for today, I am not going to do that because I don't want anything too heavy. And this is quite too light for me, so I don't want it to look extremely like ghostly under my eyes. So I think I have a few drugstore options. So I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I have the NYX HD Concealer. And I also have a great one is the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealers. These are all good options to highlight your face. You want to get like maybe a shade or one or two shades lighter than your skin tone, so that it will really, oh, I'm so sorry that I just knocked my table. So you really want to highlight your features. So for today, I'm going to use a combination of the Maybelline Fit Me and the Age Rewind, and this is in the shade Brightener. So like I said, I applied a foundation, and this is very lightweight. You don't want anything too heavy, like a whipped, like Revlon whipped or anything, unless you're going out and you want like a more of a full coverage. But I just did something really light so it doesn't look cakey. You want to avoid a cake face as much as you can. So taking the Fit Me concealer, I have mine in Fair. As you can see, I'm almost out of it. So that was like a hair there. Okay. So I am going to do the V shape, like so, and I get in the corner there, and go here, and then I dab it in. And if you want to, you can bring it out to your temple. For the sake of the video, I'll do that. And I'm just going to do one eye so you can see the comparison. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this Maybelline Brightener just right under here. So you should look a little bit crazy like this. Now my favorite way to blend it out to get a seamless finish is using a damp beauty blender, or I also like using the Real Techniques contour brush, but for today I'm going to use the beauty blender. So you're just going to take it and you want to dab. You don't want to wipe, you want to dab. And just dab your concealer in. And as you make funny faces when you do this, I hope I'm in focus. I can't see because like my eye is being dabbed away. And you want to really get in there. So if you can see a difference, It looks a lot lighter under my eye than this side of my face. I look more awake. My eyes are kind of popping. And that's the look that you want to go for. So let's go on to the next eye. You want to bring it down. And I try and get it as close to my lash line as possible because you don't want, you know, the little bit of a line kind of creeping through where your concealer ends. And then I'm just going to dab a little bit of this guy. And then we're going to go ahead and highlight. You want to highlight in the middle of your eyebrows, down your nose, and a tiny bit on my chin. I right now wouldn't do my chin because I'm breaking out in that area. So I don't want to bring light to my breakouts, but for the sake of the video, we're going to do it. So taking our beauty blender. And you really don't need to go out and buy a high-end concealer. You don't need MAC Pro Longwear. The LA Girl Pro concealer is similar, not in formula, but in the lasting power. And I believe maybe even in the finish. I have not used the Pro Conceal. I actually have like 3 of them, and I haven't used them yet. So, and then we're just going to dab this. And then, so this is a little, you know, time consuming, so you want to do it when you're going to have extra time. So my face looks brighter and more awake, and now we're going to put some color into our skin. I'm going to let this soak into my skin for a few minutes, and then I will set it. I find that for me, I get the best wear out of it when I let it sink into my skin, as opposed to just setting it like immediately. So to contour, you can do, you have quite a different options. Now, you always want to use a matte bronzer. A matte bronzer to contour is crucial because it'll really hide the cheekbone, or this area here, to bring out your cheekbones. And you don't really want to use anything that has luminosity or glitter to it. Sometimes I do, if it's the summer and I want like a glowy JLo look, I will do so. But to really contour and highlight, as this video is for, we're going to use a matte bronzer. I have a few recommendations, mostly are drugstore. This is the high-end one that I have. This is Bahama Mama by The Balm. And then I recommend the NYC Setting Bronzer. This is a really nice popular bronzer. It's like $3. And then a really nice trick is to get a powder, like a face powder, darker, quite a few shades darker than your skin tone, and it's matte, so you can use that for contouring. And I have the, excuse me, True Match powder here. Ugh. And then my favorite is this NYX matte bronzer. This is about $10 at the drugstore. It will last you quite a while. So today we're going to use this, and I'm going to take this brush here. It's a dome, not quite tapered, but skinny dome brush. You don't want it too dense, but you don't want a lot of give to it. So this is the one I'm going to use. I think this is from Crown Brush. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just going to dab my brush so I can get some product. And then you can make the fish face. And you want to bring it up to your hairline. And you don't want to bring your contour too far down because it won't look right. So, and then you want to bring it up. So, and we're going to blend it all out at the very end. So if you can see, compared to this side, I look a lot skinnier on this side. And my cheekbones really pop. So I'm going to take just a tiny bit more and just kind of Okay. Alright, so then now, let's do the other side. Let me move my chair. And then you're just going to want to drag it up a tiny bit. We're going to do a little bit up on the forehead to create a shadow. We're going to blend it out. It looks kind of intense right now, but don't worry. So another trick I enjoy doing is getting a tiny bit and just doing it right under your lip. Your lip will really pop. Okay, and if you want to bring it down your neck, this will give you a really nice look to your makeup. Just make sure you blend it really well and bring it down. And that is basically how you get a really nice contour. This is so easy for girls that aren't too comfortable with contouring, or you're just starting out in makeup. I recommend trying this out. And we're going to do it. I don't have an issue with my nose, but if you had like a big nose or a crooked nose, you could contour your nose to kind of give the illusion that it is slimmer and straight. So I'm just going to pinch it. Okay. And going back to our concealer, we are going to set that. Now, you can set it with, I don't have like a banana powder, but this is similar. This is MAC Soft Focus, or you can use a white powder or translucent, and this is Emphasize. So today I'm going to use this guy here, a Soft Focus, and I'm just going to dab it in. And it's just a really nice subtle look to your skin. You don't look too, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't look too makeup-y, if that makes sense. Like, it kind of looks like it meshes together when you use a color like this, because your skin is, you know, of yellow or pink toned. So, and then I'll just set it right in the middle where I put the brightener. Oop, got that in there, and then, okay, so what we have left to do is to kind of blend it all together, and let's add some blush to our face. So I'm going to take this Sephora complexion powder brush, and I'm just gonna kind of blend it all in. And you want to go up, not down, up, so it'll lift your face up. Alright, and then that looks a little bit more seamlessly there. So, I mean, you can tell you have, obviously, powder on, but it doesn't look so intense. It looks a little bit more natural. Okay, and then now let's add some blush. The blush that I'm going to use that kind of goes with everyday. I didn't put any eye makeup on because I really wanted to focus the look on just contouring. So I'm going to use MAC Melba, which is a really nice matte peach tone, I guess. And this is a really nice blush that if you don't know what to wear, this is just a great alternative. So I'm going to take a Sedona Lace angled brush like this. This is the number 850, and I'm going to dab it and place it right here. It's intense, girls, but we're gonna blend it out. Don't want to look like a clown. Okay, and then going back to our powder brush, just kind of blend it upwards. Alright, and you can stop here. This is totally acceptable. You can walk out of your house and really feel confident in your makeup look. But just to step it up a notch, I'm going to add a highlighter. And I don't really have a drugstore highlighter, so this is my go-to. This is the Balm's Berry Luminizer. And it's just a really nice color. So I like to apply it with my fingertips. I don't really like to apply it with a brush. So I just take it's really pigmented. So you want to take a tiny bit and dab it right on top of your blush, on your bone area there. And it's just going to give a really nice sheen to your cheeks. Okay. And we're going to do the same to this side here. And then if you want to bring out your lip, you'll put it on your Cupid's bow. And back to our powder brush. The key to makeup and a flawless finish is blending. It really, really is. So you just want to blend it all out. Some girls put their highlighters like down the bridge of their nose. I'm not one that likes that look, but if you do and you're confident with that, girl, go for it. So that completes this video and this look. I hope you guys found this helpful. And if you have any other questions or anything else you guys want to say, just leave them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.